Okay, so today the rest of us have finally gotten to see the Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer. I mean, well, not everyone, but everyone who has found access to it so far, because as we all know, they had shown the trailer during the panel at Comic-Con, so everyone who was there got to see it and got to experience it. But now we have, and I honestly have to say I was blown away by it because the problem that some people had, not a problem I had, was that with the first movie they didn't like the dark tone, because a lot of people find that attachment to the Raimi trilogy because it was lighthearted, which I don't really, which I think, which isn't a problem, but it didn't feel like Spider-Man to me. The darker tone felt like Spider-Man because it showed his struggles. So going on to the trailer for The Amazing Spider-Man 2, you see that there's going to be a balance between this dark tone and a lighthearted tone, where we now see the joke, where we now see the funny side of Spider-Man. We see him joking, we see him not taking things seriously, we see him actually having fun as Spider-Man. That's what we expect to see from Spider-Man. And not only this, but the villains, I have to say, they look very well done so far. I mean, from what I've seen, the Rhino, he seems like that generic thug who of course is always just beaten, and then who always loses, but they only show him prior to getting his suit, which of course he'll be donning at some point in the movie. And then you have Max Dillon, who really looked convincing as Electro. Of course, this is a different approach to him, and he's someone who's driven because he wants to be noticed, like Spider-Man, because Spider-Man, he's basically the poster boy hero for the world right now, and someone like Max Dillon is just a nobody. And then you see that progression from being a nobody to getting the powers to wanting the world to make him to feel the same way he felt when before he got those powers. So right now I'm excited because because up to now I was feeling hesitant on with the storyline because some things just didn't feel right. And now that we can visually see them in that trailer, now that feeling is replaced with excitement and anticipation.